Welcome back, gamers, and welcome to my channel. Today, I really had to do this video to talk about the German new oncoming battle cruiser line, the Schlieffen in particular. The picture you see over here is the king of all secondary. It's the Pommer. Guys, seriously, I do highly recommend you to play this line. The German battleship line are amazing, and frankly, the reason I'm gonna say right now, in every single game in convoy battle, I see only Bismarck, Tirpitz, and of course, of very good reason, and of course Odin as well. I play Odin, I played Bismarck, I do not own Tirpitz, and I do not actually own this ship, the Palmer. The Palmer, it's fantastic, don't get me wrong, I honestly believe it's one of the toughest not to crack at tier 9. It's amazing, but it lacks one thing. Torpedoes. Yes, Palmer does have torpedo and great secondary. The problem is that torpedo, they are only German 6 kilometers torpedo. The new battleship line will have not Palmer's torps, but I do believe the German destroyers torps 13.5 kilometers and not 4 torpedoes in each side, 8. I'm talking about Schlaffer, the tier 10 new oncoming battleship. Yeah. So, guys, the biggest downside with the German battleship, if you aim everything you got in secondary build, it's the accuracy. You cross the finger and hope for the best, and sometimes the guns can definitely troll you. Yes, you do have this awesome secondary, but think like this: the new oncoming battleship line, the new battle cruiser line, and I'm talking about the new oncoming tier 10, 13.5 kilometers torpedoes with hydro and which much faster and better aim than the curve first, and same range of the secondary, and in some regards even better secondary. I do honestly believe the Palmer is the king of all secondary for tier 9, but the new oncoming tier 10 battle cruiser, it will be the king of all torpedoes, hydro, and much better secondary. But here's the thought, kind of weird that your concealment, it's lower than your torpedo range. So in reality, you can stealth torpedo. Go and figure, your concealment 12.6, your secondary 12.5, your torpedo range 13.5. Yes, you have much lower HP pool and not quite tanky as a, turtleback will not help you from long range. You will can be citadel and receive huge amount of damage if you show broad. And yeah, Palmer, it's a big ship, and the new oncoming Schneffer, the tier 10 battle cruiser, it's also a huge large ship with only 8 guns, but it's 420 millimeters. I saw YouTubers that he actually played a pretty damn impressive, close to 300,000 damage and 1,000 secondary hits. In the near future, probably we're gonna have different, tiers of talking about the convoy or many other, I have no idea. But what I'm trying to say, guys, I do like this, Palmer shooting something at 20 kilometers or 18 kilometers, it could go either way. You can hit or you can just completely miss. However, the new battle cruiser line will have much accurate guns, and that is the biggest problem with the German battleship. They kind of are, the shells are all over the place, But man, I really think that it is a fresh air for this game, actually, to have this new type of speed demons battleship which actually outrun the fastest. I do believe that with speed flags and all that, you will probably reach close to 36 knots. And 36 knots for a battleship, that is a lot of fast. And the concealment are pretty nice. The torpedo are absolutely fantastic. They are slow, but they hit like a freaking truck. And you have more torpedo than a damn destroyer, for crying out loud. You have all together 16 torps, 8 in each side. How ridiculous. You see, that is the problem. You cannot, reverse versus this behemoth, because the bomber can definitely torpedo you 1 or 2 torpedoes, and then the secondary will do the rest. But with the new oncoming battle cruiser, they will definitely kill you from full HP to 0. Secondary torpedoes, and of course the main armor guns 420, which have much, shall I say, better sigma and better accuracy. So of course not everything is perfect. Probably the biggest downside will be, and that it's the truth, guys, it's the AA. It's not something that, wow, it's a still big, large ship, easy to hit. And frankly, I like to say that the new Soviet CV are kind of strong. And the way I see, I'm gonna make a special video why I do have 2 CVs, the Soviet carriers. And I also talk about the entire line, why I consider pretty damn strong and pretty easy to play. So they are hard counterpart. And of course there are, some destroyer which have a good torpedo. But here's the deal, guys. The time you are being spotted, let's say by another battleship, it's seconds later your secondary will chew that battleship up. Yes, it's weird, but it's only 100 meters between your concealment and your secondary going, 12.5, that's maximum of the range. It's absolutely fantastic. And I will say this: if you are a main German lover, battleship lover, I highly recommend you to grind this new line. I honestly believe it's this combo of good punchy, accurate guns than the German regular Tech 3. You have much lower HP pool, but you have more tools. Hydro torpedo, long range torpedo with this fast demon of a German battle cruiser. I honestly believe it's very interesting, because you do reload, and this is kind of important. I mentioned you do reload faster than Palmer. You do reload faster than Bismarck. Yes, you probably don't have as much guns, but the caliber are actually pretty nice. 420 millimeters. Sure, you only have 8 guns altogether in 4 different turrets, but the rear turrets, and this is kind of important, goes 360, so you always have opportunity to shoot. And even if you disengage, what I'm trying to say is that you have much easier to put aim on the target. The rear, the turret number 4, it's 360, so that is good. Let me know, guys, in a comment below what do you think about the new oncoming German battle cruiser line. I honestly believe it's a lot of fun. I honestly believe that this new line I'm very hopeful for, because at the end of the day, you really need to have one type of vessel or ship that you have fun with, you know what I mean? So that's the truth. I do honestly believe this will be very popular. Once again, you don't have the Yamato's HP pool or the Kurfürst HP pool, but the size, you're almost as big as the Yamato, yes. But I definitely see a lot of, shall I say, fun gameplay when 2 or 3 in division with same type of fast Daka secondary and torpedoes. Who's gonna stop them? I'm serious. I'm not joking when I'm gonna say it right now. If 3 very close buddies are playing together with, I don't know, 16 torpedo in for each ship, and with crazy secondary. I mean, serious, how the hell you stop them? Yeah, so I believe it will be a lot of fun. And uh, the truth is, guys, there's one small difference. The 105 millimeters secondary guns will not pen 32, but so you're not gonna do full damage to all type of battleships and so on, but 150 millimeter will definitely pen them, and that is the strength about. And the new buff, guys, with secondary, I believe, I play a lot of time with Massachusetts. It's absolutely epic and enjoyable that once you have focus and you manual target with a secondary. I'm talking about your manual, so your secondary specific goes to the enemy. It buffs in accuracy after a while, and you know, 25 or 30 seconds later, the accuracy are absolutely a murder machine, and you will be surprised how much damage of your total gameplay it will come from the secondary. Absolutely hilarious. And yeah, if you're lucky, you can have those 1000 secondary hits in one battle alone. And guys, I honestly believe it's fun because to make them work, you're never gonna snipe at 20 plus kilometers because your secondary and your torpedo will be useless. What I'm trying to say, I very much hype. I'm very hype and glad about this whole Tech 3 ship, because they force players to brawl, force player in your face. And I do believe that the day those new battleships sniping 24 kilometers away, they are all gone, especially for the Germans. Yes, the Yamato and the French are different story, but I do like this. I'm a bad mean, and this combo, guys, crazy good torpedoes and hydro, and it's not the regular hydro, it's the best damn hydro in the entire game, and the best damn secondary. It's a good combination, makes people push. And yes, I have been engaged many times by the other partner. It's very hard not to crack. He's going down, but before he's going down, he probably takes a couple of ships with him just by pushing one ship. Imagine that if you know, God forbid, you have even better secondary, even better torpedoes, then it's scary as all hell. If you're just reversing a Yamato, or I don't know, Conquer and all that. And remember, guys, if you don't push, if you don't cap, a Conquer from a corner of the map, you're never gonna win a game. You know what I mean? Games are winning by pushing together with your team and capping. And I honestly really believe that it's the biggest difference between this German line and many other HE long range HE spammer battleship with no armor or absolutely hilarious bad armor. So yeah, I'm very hopeful. Please watch Notzer and many other YouTubers. And NDA was, released for this type of tier 10 battle cruiser line, and I believe it's a lot of fun. So guys, let me know in a comment below. I'm very anxious to know exactly what do you think. Are you a German battleship lover, or are you gonna grind a new line? I believe it's a very good for the game that many players are playing differently, not passive, because I do really unlike playing a tier 10 with everyone. It's so freaking far away, no one it's in near the fight, in your face type of gameplay, you know what I mean? That's the reason I do enjoy the convoy, because it makes you really push and really focus the enemy in different way. So guys, thanks guys for watching. Let me know in a comment below what you think about this entire line. Have a good one, take care, and catch you in the next one.